the first edition of the Freelance Friday had like a tremendous response. So, how many of you know what Freelance Friday is? It is basically a weekly session, a live session that we are going to conduct. Yes, we have courses, we have blog posts, we have newsletters, we have videos, but you also need to know what is latest in the industry, right? And whenever something latest happens, we can only update it in sessions like this, where it's a weekly ongoing thing. And what we are going to do is that we are also going to launch a newsletter, but this is going to be the primary value addition, where we have a live webinar every week, which is going to be Friday 9 p.m. And we also felt that Friday is going to be perfect for Freelance Friday. Obviously, it rhymes with Freelance Friday. And second thing is that how many of you are already working here? Just type me in the chat box that you are not just a college student, you have worked or working or doing some side gig, working as a full-time employee somewhere. So the week is done now, right? You have done with the week, and Saturday and Sunday is a good time to start focusing on something that you can start as a side hustle. So that way, every week we are going to give you a dose of inspiration. I want you guys to tune in every week live so that you don't miss out on the sessions. And we promise that every week there is going to be something new. It's not going to be repetitive and something that you can learn and implement instantly. So last week we talked about mindset, we talked about a bunch of things, which is like a high level overview on what freelancing is and why freelancing is a very big opportunity. We had Vijay, our copywriting freelancer, come and talk about the opportunity in freelancing, how to get clients and stuff like that. So we are going to cover something like a mindset stuff in 1 week. And then in another week, we are going to go ahead and share some technical stuff, right? We need both. We need mindset, motivation, inspiration. We also need some technical stuff which we can go ahead and implement it right away. So what I will do is that I will go ahead and share you the link of the first edition of Freelance Friday in case you have missed it. So please click on that YouTube link, put a thumbs up on it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any edition. Even if you don't show up live for Freelance Friday, the recording of this particular webinar will be given to you, and you will be able to go ahead and watch the recording. But in the recording, you will not be able to do Q&A, and this energy won't be there, and you will keep missing it. You will keep thinking, "Ha, recording dekh lunga," but you will keep missing it. So that is why we ask you to attend it live. And have you watched the previous Freelance Friday? Just click on it and click thumbs up. Just type done in the chat box if you have clicked on that video, and put a thumbs up there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and maybe leave a comment there also. Just type done if you're done with it. So I will create a playlist on my YouTube channel. Maybe in the future, we will create a separate YouTube channel for Freelance Friday and keep releasing one video every week. So what I will do is that right now I will go ahead and hand over the stage to Jayant. And Jayant has something very interesting to show you in terms of outreach techniques. So today what we are going to learn is mastering outreach techniques. How do you go ahead and find out email IDs of potential clients? How do you write outreach emails? We will also look a little bit about how to use ChatGPT to write outreach emails. And we will talk a little bit about client conversion techniques. And in the future, we will have an entire session on just learning about client conversion techniques. But in this, we will cover these three topics majorly. So, Jayant, how do you feel?
Yes, awesome. I'm super pumped, super excited. All right, cool. So, guys, let me just share my screen and show you what exactly are we going to cover today. So, this is gonna be the topic of today's session: getting high ticket customers through through outreach. And these are going to be specifically for agencies and freelancers. So when it comes to agency and freelancers, there are in general, there are 4 different sources to get people in your pipeline or whatever. One is you run ads. Everybody knows, just run ads, people might come. 2, referrals. Referrals are a very strong source of leads. So you work for somebody, you ask them for 3 more clients, they refer you something. 3rd is creating content. I've recently hit 5,000 subscribers in both LinkedIn and YouTube. And oh my God, the number of leads I'm getting on LinkedIn is massive at that level. And fourth, and one of my favorites, is like outreach. When you reach out to people, when you don't have anything, you don't have a big audience base, you don't have a lot of money, you don't have any clients, what do? Right? You just go ahead and reach out to people with your offer in place, right? And I owe it to outreach. I owe all my success to outreach, because I remember when I started out, I had no money to like learn performance marketing, and I had to like work for somebody where I can put down and learn this particular skill. And I don't have money to like run ads to learn this thing myself. So what did I do is like I just started sending cold emails to people, and I landed a few clients, right? So in this video, I'm gonna take it up a notch. Obviously, my knowledge back then and now is much better. So I'll cover two things: how to find people and how to reach out to people. Cool, because most of you guys probably are struggling with one of these two particular issues, right? Finding people and reaching out to people. These are the two big problems usually. Yeah, cool. So let's get started with the first one. So finding people. So now here, obviously, I don't want to like bore you in this, but before you start, I always recommend have a customer avatar in mind. We have a customer avatar for all our products. In fact, let's say we have Alpha Club, right? I'll show you the customer avatar of Alpha Club. We call it ICP, or ideal customer persona, where you know exactly what this particular person looks like, feels like, how big is how big is their business. All these things is something that we look out. So ideally, I would want you to guys go ahead and look at that. If you don't, then probably we can take a session on just ICP. But here, what we'll do is as we already, I'll imagine that I already have an ICP, and I'll show you what are the different techniques to find these people online, right? As an example ICP, let's take a look at how about I'll show you like what our ICP looks like when it comes to Pixel Track, the agency. And then basically we'll find some people in this particular ideal customer persona, and I'll show you how do I find their contact details and how do I pretty much reach out to them. Cool. So one of the services that we offer in our agency is cold outreach, right? Cold outreach for B2B, people outside, into B2B people that are marketing agencies, hospital, medicals, staffing, all these people, B2B companies. Now these folks, and let's say inside B2B companies, we can narrow down to cold outreach for marketing agencies, or like agencies in general. Let's assume that we are going to go ahead and find these people out there. So instead of sharing some random GAN out there, I would rather share some practical steps that I personally take to find these people. I hope you appreciate all that, right? So let's say we are going to find these people. I'm having a service which is like a cold outreach for agencies abroad. This can be marketing agencies, HR agencies, IT agencies, whatever. Now, how to find these people is number one, we gotta find something called as lead pools. What are lead pools? Lead pools are directories, websites, or social media channels online where we can find our target customers. That's like the simplest definition. Wherever you can find like a list of that particular target customer that you are serving, those particular directories or websites are called lead pools. An example of it, let's say you want to serve IT agencies. A great example is clutch.co. It's a directory of service businesses. So if I, let's say, want to work with mobile app development businesses, and I click here, so mobile app development agencies, you'll find a lot of like almost 29,758 firms here who are advertising. So if you see, there is a verified tag and there is a sponsor tag. That means this hyperlink info system is actually paying clutch.co so that they get clients. And they say that minimum project size that these people take is $25,000. And they have almost, anywhere between 250 to almost 1,000 employees, these people. That means these people have a lot of money, right? Now you look at this. This person, this particular company is spending money on a random platform where they may or may not get results. They have a lot of money. They charge a lot of money from their clients. These are by all definitions, and third is like they have a lot of employees. These are by all definitions high ticket clients because they are charging high. So if we go ahead and build their business, we offer business development as a solution, we can also charge high, correct? Yeah. Because if this person, after cracking one deal, gets $25,000, for booking appointments, we can bare minimum charge like $100 or at least $50, if nothing, right? $50, and if you book like 60 appointments in a month, you make $3,000 from one client. That's how we work. So we find directories, something like clutch.co. Another directory, I'll just list these things down. Clutch.co. Another one is g2.com. There is something called as topstartups.io. There is LinkedIn and social media. Social media I'll ignore. Apart from social media, I'm like giving you just who else? You can just Google for directories. Top, let's say your target market is app development company directories. You'll usually find a lot of this people, a lot of this websites like Benchcart, 1,000+ ratified agency partner. Maybe you can check it out. Just Dial is India based, bro. I don't want to work with Indian companies, to be honest. They don't pay well. Again, this guy is from Ahmedabad, so that's why I'll not reach out to such guys. But I've seen this with Indian folks. We want to get everything for cheap. That's why I don't want to serve Indians. Most of our clients who pay us a lot are abroad, and it's better to bring in the dollars from countries abroad to India than circulating everything inside. So if nothing, just Google stuff like top niche company directories. You'll find like a lot of such results. That is more than enough, right? But let's say I want to work with this guy, Naked Development. They are also sponsoring. They're paying money to clutch.co. And here, what I want is I want their contact details. Now, simply click on visit website. They will take you to their website. Okay, Naked Dev looks something like this. What I do is I would remove all the subdomains. So this I'll remove. After.com, I'll remove this. Their main website looks something like this. Okay, cool. Oh wow, badass skills. It's the same framework that I've developed. So now I want to reach out to these people. How do I get their details? So I use multiple tools. One of the tools is apollo.io. Okay. What you do is if you click on their LinkedIn profile right here, you can also find the LinkedIn profile somewhere here. No, we don't find it here. Maybe you can check their profile. Let me see if we have a LinkedIn profile somewhere. Here we have a LinkedIn profile. Directly go to LinkedIn profile then instead of going to the website. Now here I use this particular tool called apollo.io, and they have a Chrome extension. It's pretty standard. So Apollo Chrome extension, you can go ahead and download from here. So it's pretty cool. And it looks something like this. Once you install, then log in, it looks something like this. And if you click here, there is a pop-up that comes. Here, if I go ahead and click on employees, right? We got John Driscoll, who is the CEO and founder. Boom, there you go. But ideally, they have like 1,000+ followers. If it's such a big companies, I don't usually reach out to the CEO. What I do is I try to find their marketing of the guy. So I'll just simply go to, so here I'll go, search by name ke baaju mein, there is something called as open filters. Job title, here you put marketing and sales, and hit apply filter. Oh, we don't have any employees with these levels here. So what I'll do is I'll remove these and see if marketing or something like that comes up. Oh, damn, we don't see this. All right. Okay, we have John Driscoll and Jason Martinez. So there is no marketing person here. So in that case, I'll go ahead and okay, they have 28 employees, not 1,000 employees, 1,000 followers. My bad. Any company that has like less than 50 employees, you can directly reach them into the founders. So because this person is just a co-founder, I don't know their responsibility, but definitely this person is a CEO, which is like they execute day-to-day tasks. That means they would be taking over like their customer acquisition as well. So click on this access email button. and you will find something called as verifying. So if you click on that name, usually this particular sort of this thing comes up and you have like john@nakeddev.com and it is verified as well. Now what I'll do is, this is one particular list, right? So I have something called as a template that I've built called lead extraction sheet, where what I do is I just go ahead and type in their first name, last name, and basically add all the contact details. Now I'm showing you the manual process because you should know this, because when you are doing automated, most of the time people forget their basics. So this is how data scraping works most of the time. And here we'll just paste their email ID. Where is that email ID? So there you go. I'll just paste this. I don't need this person's phone number, but I can definitely find their LinkedIn profile. So how does their LinkedIn profile looks like? Not have the LinkedIn profile? Okay. Oh, okay, here you go. If you click here, you got John Driscoll's LinkedIn profile. Boom. And you can have like company abbreviation, all these things we can add. But at least we have some data, right? Now this is the manual process. There is an automated process as well. Now the automated process is I find a lot of my leads through Apollo or LinkedIn Sales Navigator. But ideally, let's say I'm sharing this because if in case you don't find all these people's, if all these people, let's say we can't find their profile anywhere with all our methods, all our automated tools. In such case, you should also learn the skill to find the details of this particular persons on your own. Does it make sense? Because yeah, you can depend on other tools, but you should also have that skill to like do it on your own in case you don't have that particular skill, right? So this is something that we do. We do a lot of manual stuff as well. For example, let's say I did not find this person's email ID, right? So what I normally do, I have actually created something called as email permutator sheet. So I'll just delete all of this. So what you can do is you can go to Google, search for email permutator. Just search for this. And then take the first, here you can find something called as like mailometer.com or metric sparrow. Metric sparrow is pretty good. So click here and type in the first name, type in the last name and their company's domain. So this one, nakeddev.com. I'll just paste it here and click on permuted. What this will do is they will create like multiple permutations of using like first name, last name of this particular domain, which you can copy to clipboard, come here and paste it somewhere here. Now before taking it, okay, somewhere here we'll paste it, but it's all black. And if you go to insert, smart chips and convert people to chip, what happens is one of this email's ID will get converted to chip. Guys, can you see this? Can you see this thing? Let me know in the chat. Yeah. So this is the valid email. Yeah. Awesome. It's verified. Yeah. So that works. We can also do it for Jayant or Deepak. Just put Jayant here. And here, let's say put pixeltrack.com and click on permuted. You'll find like all this email IDs, and I can say you for sure this is my primary email ID. So yeah. So this is pretty cool. How many of you think that this is cool? Now this is in case like you can't find these email IDs from any other tool, any other data scraping tools and everything, right? So here we have clutch.co. You can find the similar kind of things in g2.com. g2.com has softwares and services. Here you can, if you go to services, you can have like multiple business services, marketing services, let's say translation services. You can like, there is a plethora of categories that you can provide your freelancing services to. I personally like to go with, B2B businesses, because usually B2B businesses are rich. I have yet to see any B2C business which is like freakishly rich and profitable. B2C business, they usually operate on thin margins. e-commerce. I have tried and burnt my hands with e-commerce. So I have seen what happens is over time without funding, growth becomes difficult. And I honestly don't like to work with people with funding because then there is a lot of restriction. They will say, okay, you don't do this, only do this. So I need my freedom. So that way I only work with B2B businesses. And it's like a personal preference. Like I don't like working with D2C. There might be a lot of people who only work with D2C. So now they have their own logic. It's cool. Right. So this is one way. Or you can simply use Apollo. Apollo has a free trial. I think you can get up to 250 leads every month or every day. I don't know. I'll check it again. So pricing. Let me check. Yeah, with this one, I think they give you 250 emails. I don't know the credits. You can send 250 emails a day, but not sure how many you can like find. So that I don't know. Just unlimited email credits. So you can find as many emails as you can. So it's pretty cool, right? Now, Apollo also has some sort of a filter. So if you go to search and let's say, okay, since somebody is asking about ecom D2C, right? I love Apollo for this because if you go to technologies and usually D2C brands, they either use Magento or Shopify. So I'll put Shopify and then I'll put Magento. What this will do, it will give me a list of people who are working in a company who is using Shopify or Magento in the backend. Now, this is a premium filter. Most of the time, this won't be visible. You can use industry keyword then. Let's say I want to work with only fashion and apparel brand. I'll put apparel and fashion. Boom. Yeah. Or let's say I want to work with dog brands. If you put dog, there is no category. So Apollo has a very nice feature where you can like use SEO keywords. So SEO keywords and social media description. If you put dog here, it will show all the brands in which, all the brands who have like this keyword dog in their SEO keyword description. So it's pretty cool that way, right? So yeah, this is pretty much it. And we can like filter by job titles, CEO, let's say, CEO, founder. This is pretty cool. And ideally, I don't work with very big companies. 21 to 50, 11 to 20 is like my range. Obviously, because of the keyword and all, the total size has reduced. But if I remove this, like there are 18,000 people here on, Apollo itself to reach out to. That's pretty cool that way. And you can like select all these people. I get about 1,000 at a time. You might get like 25 at a time. But if you do this and export, it will get downloaded as a CSV file and you can start reaching out to people. This is one more way. How many of you want to like see even more ways of this? Like I have like so much of this data in my brain that I usually can't like share this out loud. There is one more way that I use, which is Sales Navigator. And I promise you this is the last paid way. Then I'll show you a free way as well, right? So we use LinkedIn Sales Navigator a lot to find this data. Forgive me if I'm going very, very fast, but then we have to cover the cold emailing part as well. So it's like, it's going to take a lot of time. So LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you go ahead and look at some account filters first. Here you can again go to use technology filter. Let's say I want to work with people who are using Klaviyo, which is an email marketing tool, right? And boom. So all these companies are using Klaviyo, and I don't want to work with big companies because big companies usually have in-house people. So what I'll do is I'll put company headcount to 11 to 50, not too small, not too big. And here I can go to industry and I only want to work with retail industry and probably manufacturing. Manufacturing and retail industries who are using Klaviyo are usually like B2C or D2C brands. Yeah, this is one more way. Here I use a particular tool called Find Email, findemail.com. What it does is it scrapes data from Sales Navigator. So it charges some $49 a month. So normally what I do, I do a sneaky hack. Now that I know like there are 10,000 results, I just buy this particular plan, which is like 15,000, and just scrape it one and stop this, stop the subscription. So it works as long as you have all the leads in your pipeline. So that works, right? How many of you think that this is also cool? Here we can like go even deeper with Sales Navigator. This is the account filter. If I go to lead, and here what I do is like, I don't want to pay a software more than like 10,000 rupees, dude. This is too much. And let's say I want to work with CEOs who are active on LinkedIn. So I put posted on LinkedIn. And here what I'll do is in the current job titles, I'll put, let's say CEO, founder, and probably CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, and all these people who are posted on LinkedIn at least. That means these people are active on LinkedIn. Yeah. So that way your target, your profile is very, very much targeted that way, right? Here I need to change the industry though. Let's say I want to target only apparel brands. I'll put like retail, apparel, fashion. And that way what it does is like it narrows down. So you have 2,000 very high quality people who are apparel brand owners throughout the world. So it's pretty cool, who are active on LinkedIn. Why I always choose active on LinkedIn is because if let's say they don't respond to my emails, at least I can send an outreach message in LinkedIn, right? Works. How many of you think that hey, these are serious people? Plus you see that these people have like, they have paid LinkedIn. So LinkedIn Gold they have, right? So such people are, you know for a fact that these are like really serious people. It shows some sort of intent. In fact, I also have bought like LinkedIn Premium just so that when I send a message, they should also see me as a serious person. So outreach becomes much more efficient that way, right? And worst case, right? Worst case, if I don't do anything, if I don't get any results, I do this. I simply go to Google, and if you just use like a basic your brain, you'll find a lot of these email IDs. So simply go to site, uh, colon, then type in the website that you want to scrap. Let's say I want to work with startups who have raised Series A funding. I'll put crunchbase.com because Crunchbase has like a lot of startups listed, and I'll put the keyword Series A, and I'll put the keyword, let's say Series B also, and then I'll put the keyword contact email. Boom. Worst case scenario, when you don't get, you find this way. This works, right? If I want to find startups in United States, I'll just put United States here. Now here itself will find like a lot of the startups. Although these are like contact emails, but at least you have some sort of keywords or some sort of contacts to go with. Another thing what I can do, I can simply put founder. That way, what happens is their founder's name sometimes shows up. Nitesh Nandi, something like that. It shows up sometimes. It works. So I'll just go with this. They do respond. Yeah. So what I do is I do a sneaky thing here. So I'll just copy their profiles. Let's say I copy 10 profiles or 10, 20 profiles, whatever, right? I simply go to ChatGPT, my trusted best friend nowadays. And what I do is I put represent the following. Today in the ChatGPT sessions, I explained, yeah, they do respond very nicely. As long as you find the founder's email ID, they will respond. So that's there. Don't send a mail to these email IDs, send a mail to founder's email ID. So find the founder and use that permutation combination thing and send an email ID. Data in a tabular form and paste the entire thing. And my bro will, they will do the thing for you, right? See, what else do you need, guys? Come on. Cool, right? The company, the website. Oh shit. We didn't. Okay, they took Crunchbase, but at least we have a contact email, right? This is pretty cool, right? What we can do is, so we have contact emails. We can also put like order. Okay, order startup founder. Here you do the manual thing. So we got Crunchbase say Zachary Garipa. co-founder and CEO of Order. That way you can do like a manual search and like again do the permutation thing, get that data. How many of you are enjoying so far? How many of you are like getting like mind blown, like, oh God, like there are so many things happening here. Okay. This is like tip of the iceberg that we do normally. So awesome. I love the response, guys. Beautiful. So this is the way to find people's contact IDs. Kans Shivam, if you copy paste the same thing over and over again, I can guarantee you I'll never show that particular thing. You are irritating me here. Yeah. So this is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. If I just take the entire thing, then okay, there are so many things in my mind that I can't finish in one session, but you guys got enough value, I think. I think we can straight up jump into the, okay, where is that document that I wrote? Yeah. We can straight up jump into the next section. Okay, by the way, you can do the same thing with what the Google search thing. You can like do it for everything. Let's say you are a video editor. You want to work with YouTubers. Just go with the same thing. Site. Let's say I do youtube.com and then put +91. Let's say I want WhatsApp number straight up and put like WhatsApp as well. You'll find a lot of this numbers right here. Come on. If you use your brain, you can find contact details of everyone. Yeah. So sales mastery, we are not selling anymore. We are directly selling Alpha Club because we felt like there is a lot of sales mastery. Maybe I have not covered a lot of these things. It's like Alpha Club, I'm covering pretty much everything in my brain. But yeah, so this is one way. So if you want to work with YouTubers, this is one. Let's say you want to work with Instagrammers who have coaches in Instagram, right? There are a lot of coaches who are usually active in Instagram. Just put instagram.com, keyword coach. Then another keyword we can add trainer. And then sometimes we add phone number, sometimes I don't. But I do add like the country, United States. And let's say put @gmail.com, just in case, if you guys want. But boom, right? I usually don't add this gmail.com because usually people who are serious, they don't use Gmail. But at least this way, you got like 3,900 Instagram profile who are coaches and trainers. Come on, what is stopping you from sending a DMs to all these people saying that, hey, I can grow your Instagram profile or get you more customers? Yeah. Crazy. What do you think? सस्ता मेथड भी बता दे. सस्ता क्या, यस, ये तो फ्री वाला मेथड ही बता दिया यार. So yeah, if you just use a little bit of your brain, you can like get clients anywhere over the world. So this is what we do professionally for our clients over and over again. So it's like it's like inside my head. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it don't. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now that we know, you can do this for all this. You can use for Twitter, you can do it for Facebook ad library. So if you go to Facebook ad library and you want to work with a certain person, you are a performance marketer, it might take a little bit of time, but you will definitely get there. So let's say I put location as United States, and here I'll put all ads. And most of the time, let's say I want to work with software people, right? Usually software people have like a call to action like sign up, download. Okay, sorry, not down. I'll put download. They use like these keywords in the ads where, see, they are like putting this mobile app, and looking at this ad looks horrible. Come on, what's stopping me from finding this particular person? Okay, this is a petrol station, not like a SaaS company. What would be a keyword that people in SaaS would use a lot? Maybe sign up is a good keyword. I usually go with keyword basis. Sometimes in case Pratik Chaudhary, you're gonna kicked out, bro. What the hell? Who does these things? Don't put your numbers and all in this particular chat. This is not good. If you have a query, please send a mail to our support. I don't like this kind of behavior. Please. If you tried several times and your payment got failed, whatever, send a mail to support. Don't put your numbers in wrong. Anywho, so if we put a keyword called subscribe can be a good free trial. Yeah, free trial is a pretty good keyword. I'll put free trial. Yeah. This might bring us some sort of people. Sign up bonus, daily bonus, route sales. These are hiring for certain particular people. You just have to sort of experiment on the keywords. And basically what I do is if I go here to, Facebook ad library, the whole point is you take a look at their ads that they are running. And you know that, okay, this ad, doesn't look that great. This ad definitely doesn't look that great. So what do? You reach out to the founder of Bavera Health Hill and say that, you know what, I can get you more Facebook leads. There you go. Or if you put webinars, if you want to like target coaches, put a webinar, masterclass, whatever. Look at this. Come on, dude. This is somebody's running this sort of ads. Come on, can't you do better creative than this? I can go to Canva and make better creatives than this. So I should be like reaching out to this, whatever, Valentina, Perke, whatever. And, send an email to her saying that your Facebook ads suck. I would rather make it better. Right. So that's the whole point, guys. So Facebook ad library, YouTube I showed, Twitter is the same thing. All right. So this is like my lead generation hacks that I pretty much use. But apart from this, what happens, and I know that I know for a fact that a lot of you guys have this thing like, I don't have any clients, Jayant. How do I approach this person? Even if I get leads, how do I approach that I get a positive response? How many of you want a solution to that? Oh, hey, a lot of me's in the chat box. Now this is, DD will probably kill me for this. I share this in Alpha Club, but come on, let's do it here because I love you guys. Such a great response here. In Alpha Club, how much monthly marketing expense do we need, Jayant, apart from the subscription? Depends on the kind of target audience you have, Arpa. That's something that we need to talk on a sales call and figure it out together, but not like here. But anyway, so what I do, so especially for beginners, okay, if you are an established agency owners, it's pretty cool. You can do that. But I have created a document called as no-brainer offers. Right, and I'll share this with you. I'll remove this particular line because this is something that this is more in depth, and this is not something that I share for free. A lot of research was required, but I'll share this with you. You can go ahead and do it. Nilesh, who is your mentor in sales? Where did you learn it all from? No, I didn't learn it all by myself. There is Cole, there is Pratham, there is Jeremy, and there is about 1,500 odd sales calls that I did myself, which taught me pretty well. Yeah. Anywho, so if you click on this link, I'll tell you the essence of an irresistible offer. These are 3 killer offers for beginners. If you approach somebody with these offers, it's very difficult to say no, right? If you have, read this book called $100 Million Offer, you pretty much know, right? It's just like you make an offer that the other person says, it's just, they feel stupid to say no to, right? So the first offer that we particularly use is called 30-day free trial. Because what happens is when nobody knows you, what you need to do is you need to treat your agency or your freelancing career as a SaaS business. You know why SaaS companies do a 14-day free trial? Anyone knows why they do it? And simple reason. They do it, they give you a free trial of their product so that you know how great they are. And then you trust them in that next 14 days so much that you go ahead and subscribe to the plan. Again, the full form of SaaS is software as a service. It's a service which is automated with the help of a software. What stops you as an agency owner or as a freelancer from giving a taste of your service? Yeah. So here what we give them a 7-day free trial, 14-day free trial. If you are writing articles, you can give them 4 articles for free. So this is how I landed a big SaaS company in my career. So when I was doing content writing, and this SaaS company was hiring at that time. And what happened was I was like, okay, this is a $10 million big SaaS company, and I definitely can't like get inside their get my foot inside that door because I was a fresher back then, right? And I observed that these people are, writing 6 articles in a month. So what I did is like, I was like, okay, I'll write 6 articles for you. You take a look at these articles. If you like the writing style, we can start working. I'm not going to reveal the name. So not Astra. I'm not going to reveal the name because it's going to go public. So yeah. So I said, I'll write 6 articles for you for free. You take a look. You see whether the quality of the articles is at par with the kind of information you are providing. And if you like it, we can start talking about how we can work together. They said 6 articles is too much. You write 2, and we wrote 2, and they loved it so much that I got like I landed them as a client. They were a pretty good client. I worked with them for a solid 1.5 years, and guess how much I was getting paid with that particular client? 50,000 rupees a month for like a pretty good 1.5 year. It was pretty solid. Yeah. Yeah. For a content writer, writing 6 articles a month, I felt like that is a pretty good price to get paid. Though it was like very difficult with like technical articles likhna padta tha. There is something called as free activation. So 30-day free trial is for performance marketing style stuff. If you're writing articles, graphic designer, you can say like, you know what, I will write X amount of things for free. I will go ahead and create 4 reels for free, right? So for such offers, free activation campaign works. Or if you are an utter beginner and you have, absolutely no, let's say you have absolutely no clients and you are like thoda underconfident when it comes to serving these people, the best way you can do is like you turn your offer into social proof. You can say that, hey, you know what? Let me run your Facebook ad. Give me like a small ad budget. I will run the Facebook ad. I'll work on the creatives a little bit. With your permission, I'll run the Facebook ad. And in exchange, just give me a testimonial. So what this does, it gets your foot through the door. It's a beautiful, beautiful offer. Plus, if nothing, you at least get a video testimonial out. And with that video testimonial, if you get like 4 or 5 video testimonial, put it on your Instagram, make it pinned, start reaching out on Instagram, pin it on LinkedIn, start reaching out on LinkedIn. It becomes very, very easy that way, right? So it's great for beginners. For a little bit experienced professionals, if you have a little bit of, let's say, if you have a little bit of clients, 3, 4 clients, 5, 6 clients you have worked with, here is the offer. What I do, you give them a big promise, you remove the risk, you show them what is the mechanisms you use. A big promise can be, I will get you 20 pre-poed appointments in 30 days, or I will work for you through my unique TikTok ads methods. I don't know. You discover, right? So 3 things has to be clear. What you do, what will happen if the thing that you are offering doesn't work, and how do you do it? If you combine these 3 things, it pretty much covers the entire framework of offer. And you pitch this offer through a cold email or a cold DM, you pretty much get clients, right? So clear with the 3 no-brainer offers. I think as a beginner, you will get a lot of value here. So clear, Ustad. Cool. And something I have been recently trying. So I have been getting such good responses with this particular offer that, I can't tell you like how great it is. For this particular campaign, I'd open this one. We got like, I only contacted like 215 people. 84% opened the email, 10% people replied, and 17 of these people booked a meeting with us. It was so good that I was like, why did I not think of it before? It is so simple, right in front of my eyes, but I never used it, right? And I'll tell you what it is. I started giving my lead magnet on cold emails. How many of you know that I have a 30-day high ticket course free, or it's an email course that I have written, right? So what happened was I started sending this course to these people saying that, hey, you know what? I'm writing a book. There are 30 chapters. So I've divided 30 chapters into 30 emails. I would love to send this over to you for you to check. And this might really help you in your sales process. A lot of people said yes. And people who said yes, I replied back saying, cool, here is the PDF or here is the link. Also, I run a consulting called Alpha Club where we optimize the leads and sales process of freelancers and agency owners like you. Would you like to learn more about it? I just say that. Second email. Basically, when they replied yes, I send this. If they reply no, then it's cool. No problem. People reply no, we don't care. Right? So when they replied yes, I sent this. And you won't believe, out of 22 people, only 5 people said, okay, I'm not looking for a consulting. 17 people said, oh, you know what? We should definitely talk to this guy, which is so cool, right? So lead magnets. You can, let's say if you are a LinkedIn content writer, tell them, hey, you have created you have created 30 LinkedIn posts for them for 30 days of work. And they can try your service out for 30 days. And then we can talk about how we can work together. Who would say no to that? So this is all about like pitching the right offer. Example of lead magnet for Facebook ad service. I don't know. I never offered a Facebook ad service like that. In fact, I never offer a Facebook ad service because people who are running Facebook ad, if I'm targeting D2C brands, I would pitch them like a CRO checklist, conversion rate optimization checklist. If it is a lead generation campaign, I would send them like a lead nurturing email sequence or something like that, some checklist like that. So basically, our lead magnet should add some value to their lives, right? It's not some random thing. It should like really help them. So that way you can like brainstorm around it and figure out some way around it. Or finally, you can do a direct pitch. A direct pitch looks something like this. So this is my internal document. So don't try to take screenshots. So this is what we use. If it is a direct pitch, we do this. Hey Curtis, I'm reaching out to e-commerce store owners using Klaviyo, where I'm confident of getting this much increased sales with email and SMS retention marketing. I'm offering 100% money back guarantee with zero associated risk. Is this something that you'd be interested in? Cheers. So, lovely offers. If you can absolutely guarantee the results, nothing works better than this, right? So because what happens with this, imagine the experience thing that I shared, where if you have if you are an experienced business owner, where you can like tell them these 3 things: big promise, remove the risk, sound mechanism. See here, big promise, 15 to 30% increase sales. Sound mechanism, email and SMS retention marketing. What is the risk? Removing the risk is like it's 100% money back guarantee with zero associated risk, right? Is this something that you'd be interested in? Question mark. Khatam. You change this offer accordingly. If you are, let's say Nita is saying, okay, you want to help people grow or with your Twitter, just add them to your Twitter follow list or send them a DM in Twitter saying, you know what, here's the thing. Go ahead and check. You can tell them, I offer you to like, let's say, I'll help you grow on Twitter by 50% in the next 6 months, or I'll refund the money or something like that. You can figure out. Yeah. If I don't have the confidence, still want to work by learning, then I think I've already talked about it, Vavik. Go through this document. Turning offers into social proof is something that you can start. Again, how can I guarantee when I'm not sure? That's exactly why guarantees are not for beginners. That's exactly why in the beginner offers, I never offered any guarantee. You offer a free trial. Cool? Yeah. All right. So these are some of the things. There are so many things that I could share. There is something called as personalized Loom videos that we have been testing. It's so phenomenal. Maybe in a different Freelance Friday I can share. But right now we are hitting already like 10 p.m. So I think we are pretty good. But yeah, in any case, we cover a lot of this in Alpha Club. And somebody was saying, okay, talk more about Alpha Club. So would you guys want me to like talk a little bit more? Because I feel like when I share a lot of things, it also like makes me I can pretty much pitch you guys. Would that be cool?
I also want to check a quick feedback, get a vibe check, capture some of this energy before Jayan talks about Alpha Club and how Alpha Club, most of the people end up making 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs a month when they are part of Alpha Club. But before that, how was today's Freelance Friday? All right, so I will just put a LinkedIn post and give you the link. So see, the only way that more people get to know about Freelance Friday and which can keep us going on and on with this value delivery is that if you guys refer other people to join. So please take a moment and go ahead and give a review on LinkedIn about how today's session was. What did you learn? Just don't say awesome. Single word answer mat do. At least write a sentence of what you learned and everything.
Awesome.
And lot of people do such sessions weekly only after taking payment, right? We are doing this for free because I know that is also like a little bit of friction. You guys are on the email list already. We want to add value to our email list, and we want to make this a feature where anybody who is just getting started can attend the session, start learning freelancing, start making money. And when you make money, we are happy because you might join Alpha Club. So that is the
Yeah.
goal.
That's like the evil plan. I give you so much value that you essentially join Alpha Club after some time. Or hire us in the agency. That also works. So some
Yeah,
people
carry on the
today I was
agent.
talking to some guy. He was like, okay, I don't care you teach me or not. I'll pay you this much. Give me your agency service. That's how it works. Fine. So yeah.
So how was today's Freelance Friday? I see 4 comments. Mind equal to blown. Learned many lead generation techniques. More killer sessions coming soon. Fantastic, Anirban Das. Thanks a lot for the feedback. Let's hit refresh. Guys, wow. I see some very
Whoa,
good
damn.
comments here. So fantastic, guys. So whoever has not, please go ahead and leave a comment. And I will once more hand over the stage back to Jayant for Jayant to explain about what Alpha Club is. I hope you guys have been watching some of the podcasts that I have been doing with Alpha Club members, right? Really great mastermind community with doctors, lawyers, growth hackers, and whatnot in the community. So over to you, Jayant. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Arpa is saying, I'm a content agency owner having 7 years of experience, a top rated freelancer, level 2 seller. Okay, I didn't need to know about these, but okay, if I join Alpha Club, how much can I expect? अरे ऐसा थोड़ी होता है तुम्हारा ROI मिल जाएगा ऐसे करके. All right, so I'll tell you what exactly we offer, and I'll show you like a framework, what we do and how we do it. Okay. Now there are 3 levels of services that we provide. So there is obviously our marketing agency, where we do done for you. Basically, if there are like B2B people, there are coaches who want to scale up, they hire us to do this, right? There is a consulting where we train you or your team on, there are different aspects. I'll talk about it. So which is Alpha Club. And this is a done with you service. And this is Alpha Club. And there is something like courses and like DIY thing. So like Master Club, or there is internship, DDIP, all this particular thing. So this is like, for the mass market. Especially with Alpha Club, what we normally do, there are 5 big problems that we have covered. So you tell me if you guys have been facing in any of these problems. Number 1, your clients are paying less. How many of you are facing this particular problem? Let me know in the chat. Yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't expect this many. All right, cool. Second, not able to get leads and booked meetings. How many of you are facing this problem? Put a big me in the chat box. Yeah. The third problem that we have figured out is like, I'm getting leads. My clients are also happy to pay me, but somehow if I get on a sales call, my hands shake and like my feet tremble, and I start sweating and I just can't close the deals. Can't close deals. How many of you are facing this problem? Oh, wow. Again, me, Sandeep. Okay. All right. Fourth problem that we have figured out is like, okay, everything is good, but I'm working so much in my agency, so much more that even if I want to get more clients, I can't, because there is just so many things to do in my one agency, right? Let's say they say overwhelmed. Yeah. I'm working 18 hours a day. If I get one more clients, I'll break the entire system. I just genuinely can't get another clients. I mean, what's more sad than that, right? Even if you want to, you can't get more clients. And that was like weird. And I can't hire good people. These are the 5 big problems that we particularly solve when it comes to Alpha Club. And the way we solve it is like, this is a problem of your offer. I showed you 3 offers, for that too for beginner. I did not even cover like high ticket offers yet. You see, here's the thing. If you target the right market and present them with the right offer, they will pay you more. Like I mentioned, that clutch.co example, right? That company was charging their clients $25,000. If you reach out to them saying that, you know what, you are spending so much money in clutch.co, let me go ahead and bring you some appointments, or if possible, I can close some deals for you. Can you give me 5% or 10% per deal? Even if you get 5% per deal, you are making, one point, $1,250, which is like a lakh rupees. So most of the time, the problem of people going forward and getting agency clients is their offer. It's not what you do, it's what you offer to other people. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat. Yeah. Second big problem, when you talk about not able to generate leads, I think I have covered a small portion of that right here in this particular session, is this, outreach, referrals, ads, organic. There are 4 different ways to generate leads, and most of the people get stuck in one or the other. They want like, okay, only referral aa raha hai or kuch nahi aa raha. I don't know about anything else. Or some people like, okay, organically clients are coming, but then the clients are limited. How can I get more? There are 4 different sources of traffic and leads, right? Don't know what to offer. Yeah, see, Nita Kapadia is saying, of course, when you don't know what to offer, your clients will take control of everything. The clients will control your pricing, they will control your offer, and of course, right? Client close deals. If you don't have a sales process, if you don't know what kind of proposals to provide, what kind of agreement to sign, if you don't know how to carry forward a particular conversation, how do you close deals? And if you can't close deals, what's the point of doing all the marketing for yourself, right? You'll be just hoping and praying that, okay, client somehow comes and I somehow make money, and you'll be happy with 2 to 3 clients, probably making 2-3 lakhs a month max. Yeah. Does that feel, do you feel stuck with such an offer, such a sales process? Fourth, when it overwhelms the current agency, where you have so many clients that you can't handle, you can't delegate the tasks, and you are like completely, immersed in delivering the client so much so that you have no other way to get yourself out of the business, and you're constantly working 12 hours a day and call yourself a startup founder, that sucks. You need to work on like streamlining the agency, so building systems, and probably hire good talent along the way. And what we do with our Alpha Club system is we cover these 5 things. We help you create that high ticket offer and figure out that niche market that you should go for. Does that help? Will that help you guys? If I sit with you and help you craft, like, you know what, let's say, Nita, based on your experience, you should go target these people, offer this one, should price your services this much, and this should be a deliverable, and this should be your bonuses. Do you think this will help you? Let me know in the chat. But help in the chat. If I come and sit with you and work with you, this will help you. Yeah? Awesome. Second is this thing. Outreach, referrals, ads and organic. Most people, they say, okay, I have completely, maximized my cold emails. I'm done. My agency will never grow. That is utterly a false statement. There are 4 different channels, guys. If you just pick one niche, one avatar, one offer, and use these 4 different channels, you will never run out of leads to work with. And majority of the people, they don't know how to run ads for the agency. They don't know how to reach out in LinkedIn. They don't know how to do it on Twitter. How many of you feel like you are also stuck in that particular level? But stuck in the chat box and you need help. Yeah. Third, closing deals, which is obviously like, if clients come, how do I take the conversation forward? I don't know. And here we work on the sales process thing, right? Now, this is all we have, what we do in Alpha Club. And why I focus on this, the problem and the solution part, because in Alpha Club, there is no course. In fact, you get access to all the mastery courses. That's like a bonus. But I don't want to sell you a course in Alpha Club. Do you guys honestly want another course? Because there are so many other people selling, like, they call themselves high ticket coaches. They sell like a random course, charge you 2 lakh rupees and like get it done with. What you want is not more information, because you go to YouTube, will find enough information in the world. Am I correct? But what you don't want is not enough information. What you want is precision, right? You want that exact thing that will move your needle, not like a random 100 different things, 100 different knowledge. You don't need knowledge, you need implementation. And implementation not in 100 different things, rather precise, what do you call, accurate information. Yeah. This is exactly what we offer in Alpha Club. And this is why we call it our consulting. It's more of a consulting plus coaching, where the way we deliver is we don't offer like a weekly coaching call or something. We offer 5 coaching calls in a week. Yeah. I don't offer like once in a week you meet and go forget about it. I offer 5 coaching calls in a week. That means every single day you have a problem, you come and talk to me directly, so that I don't leave your hand at all. And these are, mind you, these are not like recorded thing or something. These are live calls. You come and talk to us and get it done with. People who are in Master Club somehow get a glimpse of like how Alpha Club operates. Like if you have a sales process, you have done a sales call recording, I'll review it right there on the call. How many of you want this level of service? How many of you want me or my team to personally take a look at your offer, your cold outreach messages, and give you feedback on whether this will work or not? I'll personally take a look at your sales process, right? And figure out, okay, here is where you're going wrong, and fix that. Tomorrow, if you don't have a team, we'll help you hire. Okay, these are the questions you should ask in a hiring interview so that you qualify the right person. That's what we offer, right? Apart from this is just one layer. Apart from 5 coaching calls a week, you get to have one-on-one interaction, one-on-one coaching, or I would say one-on-one consulting with a dedicated account manager. And this person will be solely responsible for you to get through the door for your success. He will be giving you the accountability, giving you the feedbacks on what is going right and what is going wrong in your sales. And if you don't take action, how many of you would want me or my team to like really push you, call you and galido? You're like, Sandeep, kya ho raha hai? Why are you not working? Why are you not taking actions? How many of you need that level of accountability for yourself? Yeah. Now, this is what we offer in Alpha Club. And of course, over on top of all of this, we have courses, multiple courses. I think we have almost like 15 different courses planned. But again, courses are for your team to train. They will learn. If you want to learn, that's also fine. There are events happening. In events to grow your personal brand, you can be a speaker in those events. We have interaction like city interaction. Sometimes we go to Kolkata and ask all the Alpha Club members in the things to in particular city to come up, and that's how we go ahead and build this. And because of that, and guys, I don't want to like brag about it, but I personally take my client success very seriously. Right now, we have 137 members inside Alpha Club. And if I show you the case studies that we have gotten, that means by case study, I mean, I consider a person a case study when they have recovered the amount of money they have paid me. Well, is that a good logic? If the amount of people who have paid me, you have paid me, let's say 2 lakh rupees, and you have recovered that 2 lakh rupees in the next 3 months, anything that you earn after that is your profit, right? So I take those as my case studies. And what I have seen, we have out of 137 members, we got 95 case studies. So that's about 9,500 by 137. Okay, sorry. That is like 69.34%, 70% case study. And that too, like in the last 3 months, we got like so many more customers. So I normally, what I've calculated, it's about 80% of the clients who have recovered all their money and they are making way more. And you have seen all these interviews all over the place, right? And this is the tenure depends on your problem. If you need 1 year of support, we'll give you 1 year of support. You need 6 months of support, we need 6 months of support. So it varies based on your requirement because it's so much more personalized for your business only. But I'll be very, very clear. Alpha Club is for people who are already making about 1 to 5 lakhs a month. It's if you are making anything above 10 lakhs, we have something called as Master's Guild. I'll not talk about that. But if you are making anywhere between 1 to 5 lakhs and you want to go to like 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs a month, this is what we have to offer. Will that make sense? Do you think this is a good offer to work on? Now, obviously, the pricing of Alpha Club varies. For some people, we have even charged 6 lakhs. I'll tell you the story. This guy comes in and tells me that, hey, you know what? I have 10 team members. I want you to like train them all. Like, come on. Then obviously you have to charge more, right? So we took all the 10 people, trained them, we charge more. For people who are like, okay, I'm the only person I want to work here and I have this many problems. So for them, we have charged that much. So based on your problems and how much training you need, we have different pricing, and that is exactly why I can't share like one particular price for everything, right? So that is why what we do is we invite you to a strategy session. You talk to my people, and we never pitch in our first call. What we do is in the first call, it's always about understanding your problems and figuring out a game plan that you need the most. And only when you need, only when you say that, you know what, I need this particular help and only this, we charge you accordingly, right? It can be 50,000, it can be 1 lakh, it can be 2 lakhs based on your problems. Now, with all this information, how many of you would love to attend this strategy session so that you can learn more about Alpha Club? That's one. Or at least two, you get a clarity on where exactly you need help and what are the action steps you should be taking to get the results. Put me in the chat box and I'll share the call booking link with my team. And I promise you they'll take good care of you. Awesome. Thanks a ton. I'll go ahead and share this, and you know the qualification. So please, bear in mind, if you are making anything less than 50,000, we may not be the best agency out there. We are still taking like somewhere between, if you're making about 70, 80K, somewhere around that range, we can take that as well. But this is strictly for people who are making in that range, 70, 80K to let's say 5 lakhs a month. And we want to, because we realize that we can't provide great service to people earning anything less than that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So go ahead and click on the link and fill out your details and schedule a call with my team so that you can learn more about this particular program and basically get your issues resolved. Did you have anything to share?
No, that's it. I think pretty good session today, and looking forward to meet people on the strategy sessions with our team. So thanks a lot, Jayant. I think today's session was mind-blowingly valuable. So onwards and upwards.
Yes. Awesome. All right. Sure then. Bye-bye.